just calling me. I know our love is strong. I feel your touch so close to me. So baby, don't be long. Walk with me, talk with me, feel my touch close to me. Take my hand to the promised land. Say you'll be close to me, feel my touch next to me. Yeah. So close to me. Yeah. I know our love is strong. So close to me. Yeah. I know. I hear your voice just calling me. Yeah. I know our love is strong. So close to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5th annual Crispy Media video review, where he will tear apart, roast your videos, and make fun of your shitty fitment, coming up in 1 minute. Stream out right without making it scuffed first. What did I? What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? What's up, Darren? What's up, Gold? Home Track member. Thank you, Joel. So Def, FRS, Media, HTX, Subaru, MF. Thank you guys for being members. What's good, people? What's good? Internet. You guys are all here. None of us have haircuts. And if you do, I'm jealous. I certainly don't. And I would love one. How's everyone doing so far in this quarantine? Not too much we could do, but, you know, we're making it. Sorry, I totally forgot to add this LUT on here. Shout out to Halcyon for the LUT for this. How's everyone doing? We doing well? We doing well? Hey, bro, I'll go over how to submit in a second. 73, you guys in here? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up from Rochester? Hey, you're about 5 hours away. Not too far. So, Def, I'll get over that in a second. Plane was good. Plane. How's it going? Plane, I think your video's in the next stream, by the way. What's up from Peru? Shout out Peru. That's what's up. Boosted and barrels. What kind of barrels? Oh, barrel. Rin. Okay, got it. What's up? Royal, J. Cray. Jay, get out of here. Halcyon. Who's that? So Def. Driven. What's up, man? Driven. How's it going? HDX. Tyson. What's up from Vancouver? Howdy, B. How's it being America's Top Hat? What's going on? Yer. Oh, I always forget that my gain is probably way too loud to yell yer into the mic. Sorry, it's the New York. Bruv. I would stay on here if I were you. What's up, man? How you doing? Let's go. Street Heat Racing, breakfast, mocha, and stream. All you need is a glass of wine and a oversized bag of animal crackers. Get your stream going. That's all you really need. How's the list looking for the second videos? HDX for second round of submission for members. If you looked in the members only community post today, in 2 more streams, I'm gonna have you guys resubmit. Members resubmit. because there's still a few other members that haven't been seen yet, and I want to make sure the other members get seen first, if that makes sense. Pull out the ham sandwich. Can't, because I already had today's. And what's up from New Zealand? Hey, it was good. What's up from Germany? How are you doing? Sorry, that almost was bad. It's all good, HGX. It was a reply to a comment, so you may not have seen it. Didn't even need to use the wine command. I should add a wine command. Good idea, home track. Jay Grams, what's good? Oh, I think you're in here too. What's good, everybody? Detroit, Michigan, from the Netherlands. Facts. I'm definitely going to have animal crackers in my teeth here. You guys have to live with that. Hope that's okay. Anything? Cool? Yeah? I can feel some. Eric from ACT. Oh, Eric! What's good? How are you, man? How's everything? Hope everything's well. The Legacy is almost ready to be filmed and get back on the road. It was supposed to be done the end of this month. And, well, it's the end of this month. So, I'm hoping next month. No light flicker yet. No light flicker yet. If you guys need a clutch, if anybody's in here looking for a clutch for your car, I don't care what it is, make sure you guys check out ACT. The clutch that is in my car is from them. It was one of their 6-puck clutches. It's amazing. I love it so far. I haven't really got to push it too much, but it certainly handles the 683 horsepower that we threw at it. So make sure you guys check out ACT for sure. Phoenix, what's good? Roma, Shabby, Boosted. Oh, Eric, it's going to be the videos I got planned for this car as soon as it's done. Woo! So many videos. All right. Really quick. I'm going to go over submissions, how to submit, answering your question as well, Renell Films. G'day from Australia. What's up, Cut? Probably shouldn't have said that. All right. So, first of all, I want to give credit where credit is due. Let's move over here. This was the first song you guys heard when the stream came on, Unholy, by Unholy, and the song was Away. This was the first song you guys heard when you came on to stream. In case you guys are interested, you can check it out through there. That is that. Okay, subscriptions. I'm sorry, can't even talk. Submissions. How do you guys submit videos? Yes, 683 wheel horsepower. The Legacy put down. Yeah, I know. Check out the vlog of the dyno day if you haven't already. For the 103 of you that are already in here, thank you guys so much. Thank you. How to submit videos. How are they going to get played? When are they going to get played? Blah 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 blah. Let's go over all that real quick with you guys, so we're all on the same page. Okay, so looking at you guys, not looking at chat for a second. I'll explain this every stream just to make it easy for you guys. I'm gonna let whatever's just playing also rock in the background in this meantime. So it's pretty simple. There is an email over there on the screen that I'm going to point to about 50 other times in this live stream when people ask, how do I submit? When the word submit and to are right there. That email right there, crispmedialive@gmail.com, is an email open to anybody to submit their YouTube video, hopefully YouTube. Vimeo's okay. YouTube video of a film that they filmed. Most preferably a video that they filmed. Not a GTA, not a video game. Hopefully real life cinematic that I can hopefully then judge. Give feedback, give constructive criticism about your piece. Anybody can submit to that. How do people get picked from that? Well, that is at complete random. The day of stream, I open up that email. I go all the way back to the first email I ever got on that email. On the however many pages back are, I scroll, I look, I just scroll. My mouse stops. I look, and that's the video I open up. I make sure it's TOS. I make sure everything's okay in the video. I scrub through it. I open up in a tab. I go to the next page and randomly scroll and pick videos. I usually do about 15, give or take, every stream. That's how videos from that email get selected. Complete random. You could have submitted one 3 weeks ago, and it could be on today's stream. You could have submitted one today, and it could have been in today's stream. If you want to get priority and almost make sure your video gets played within a stream to 3 or 4 streams from now, and not like 2 months down the line, because that email has over 400 emails, which is okay. It's totally cool. We'll get through them all. I appreciate you guys giving me so much content to review and help you guys with, hopefully. If you become a member of the channel by clicking the join button down below that looks like that over there, the join, I might not be able to do it on mobile, it may only be desktop. You become a Crispy Baker. The little name Anthony came up. We'll see if that sticks or not. And when you become a member, on the YouTube community tab, after each live stream, I make a new post giving you guys a private email to submit videos to me. Now that email has about 30 emails as opposed to the 400 plus of that public one. So you get your own private email and you get to submit videos, and the first give or take 5 videos of every stream will always be member submitted videos. And once we go through all those, I'll have members submit again so we can continue to talk about the members' videos and give you guys priority. That's really the only way I figured to give somebody priority is if they're a member of the channel. If you're on desktop, there's a little join button, hopefully down below the screen. You could join. You get emotes next to your name like Driven, HDX, Bakamaka, Bakalala. You get emotes next to your name that evolve over time. However many months you are a member, it evolves over time. Different colors, and you also get emotes to use in chat as well, like HDX is using the money face right there, the money donut right there. And also we're going to do private live streams. We're going to try to do at least one member-only private live stream starting next month. We're going to give you guys teasers and trailers of videos before the general public, probably like a week or at least a few days before teasers come out for the public or trailers come out for the public. I'm going to do private links just for members on the channel. Yeah, if you guys are interested, you can become a member. I'd appreciate it. It helps me out, just like Jams Media did, and your name will also pop up right above me. Shout out to Jams Media. Thank you for becoming a member, man. After the stream, you'll have access to your own community tab, members only community tab on the channel, so look out for that. But yeah, appreciate to anybody who is becoming a member. This stream will be, or if you're already a member, thank you guys, Aubrey, thank you guys all so much. I gotta add more emotes, but all right, so that's basically how you can submit a video, where you submit a video, and how they get chosen, basically. Hopefully that helps. I'm looking at chat again. If you guys have any questions right now before we get into today's video review, feel free to put it in chat. I'm going to watch chat right now. I know there's like a 15-second delay, give or take. Street Heat Racing. Hey, Street Heat Racing. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Crispy Bakers. There's your little notification. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Chris got wings. What's up? How's it going, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? I want some dank crispy faces as emotes. I'll try to figure something out. Aubrey, get out of here. Don't even ask that. Look, this whole chat right now is like all members. That's sick. Super cool. Lazer Media. What's up? I know you're always in here. Thank you. Jay Craig, get out of here. Ace Gasp, what's good? The Collector McLaren P1. Yeah, there's a 4 McLaren P1s. This is one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. So I made it the background of this live stream. What's up from El Paso, Texas? Do you remember us? I do remember you. There's actually a video from El Paso, Texas in tonight's review. There's a lot of people in the gulag today. Well, that's where I'm heading straight after this. Do you ever go back and watch your films and critique yourself? Yeah, I watch my films a lot when I'm bored, just to kind of see any progression or anything like that. Neochrome crispy face, please. No, I don't like anything neochromed. How's it going? What's up, Bets? Ravi, what's good, man? How you doing? I wish I was a member. You can't gift members on here like you can on Twitch, which is stinky. So I'm gonna try to stream on Twitch. I'm just waiting for my Astros to come in. Just some Xbox stuff, messing around. Another day, another stream. What's up, Mount Media? Stick around. Dude, same. yeah, right? I also just bought my first gimbal, and it's coming on Tuesday. Hey, Amitsi. Sick. Congratulations. Very cool. I can't wait to see. Hopefully you make something cool, and you submit it to the stream, and we can all watch it together. NZ Culture. What's good, bro? What's good? How you doing? Welcome to see you back. Glad to see you back. Always supporting. Love your videos. The Collector. Thank you, Collector. When you coming down to Florida, car scene here is nuts. The whole world is nuts right now, so I don't know. I don't know when I'm going anywhere. What camera do I use? It's so clear. Right now, this is an A7S II, a Sony A7S II with a exclamation point kit lens in chat, 28 to 70, Sony. I have a good setting video for your Ronin S if you bought that gimbal. Well, Ravi might be able to help you out. Just sent you my video. Hey, thank you, Gio. Appreciate it. We'll check it out. We will add it to the list, and we'll go through. If you are sent it to that email, we'll be selected randomly. If you remember, we'll probably see it sooner than later. Hey, Street Racing. You became a member, and you just put in a $4.99 dono. Man, you inspired me to make videos, literally, and now it's my full-time career. Dude, sick. Or dudette. I'm sorry, I don't want to judge. Supporting you only seems right. Damn, Street. I appreciate it. Street Heat, thank you so much. I'm glad I could play some role in you enjoying your job, your full-time job now, and having something that you actually enjoy. Thank you. Shout out to Street Heat Racing. Thank you. I appreciate it. What camera do you recommend for starters? If you can get like a Sony A7S II, that's a great starting camera. You'll probably get one used for a nice price now. What drone do you use? A DJI Mavic 2 Zoom. The box is just slightly out of frame over there. And then I use an Inspire 1 if I gotta go fast. Okay, Ravi, do your thing. Left work to get on here in time. Hey, Lazer. Who needs overtime? All right, cool. You guys ready for, should we start the review? Should we start looking at your guys' videos? Ooh, Dono just came in. What's up? Jetman has donated $1.97. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for donating. Oh, I think that's Streamlabs too. I think so. Yeah, thank you, man. Streamlabs is where it's at. The donation link for Streamlabs, that's where it's at. We get 90-something% of that, whereas with YouTube Super Chats, we get 70%, which is cool. I appreciate anything and everything. I'm not even asking, but I do appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate everything. So shout out to Jetman. What's good, man? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're staying safe. Let's get right into it. Shall we, boys? Lazer, there's an email contact on my Instagram. Shall we get into this? Let's go. Boosted them barrels. Thank you for responding. Hidalgo, thank you for responding. It's 114 of you in here. All right, there we go. Now we're starting. All right, I'll make an Instagram story real quick, letting everyone know that we're live, and then we'll move on ahead. Everybody, we are live right now on YouTube. Chat is over there saying hi. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If you guys want to get in on this live stream, we're reviewing your videos. Those are all videos we're going to be watching, reviewing, critiquing, giving you guys feedback. There we are. Get on live stream. Swipe up. All right, boys and girls, ladies and germs and ladies. I'm going to post this Instagram story, and then we're going to hop into our first video review for tonight. I keep looking to look at you guys over here, but the camera's over there, but the chat's over here. Sorry if I don't look at you guys, and then I look somewhere else. And I'm still getting used to this. Be nice. A new Mavic did just come out. I think the new Mavic Air. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not a big fan of the Airs. They're cool for travel stuff, like if you're a travel vlogger or something like that. But for actual cinematic type stuff, it's those are usually iffy. But maybe the new one's good. I'm adding a swipe up GIF to this, just like every other YouTuber you see. All right, cool. Let's let that upload. All right, what's Crispy's Insta? I think it's up there. All right, cool. We making bets on the IG story post. Home track, I'm literally keeping it open right now to make sure it posts. All right, let's pause this music. Shout out to Unholy for starting us up with some of our music. The story posted. So, all right, cool. Aubrey, stop donating. You don't got to donate anything. Stop it. I appreciate the $2.99 straight vibes. Thank you so much, Aubrey. If you guys are looking for some awesome photography out in from Australia, check out Aubrey. Aubrey, feel free to put your @ in. All right, Zune, it's all good, bro. Or is Juen? I don't know. So my camera can only shoot 1080 30 FPS or 720 60 FPS. Which should I use? You should do 24 frames per second, or your camera might say 23.98. You should shoot that. That'll get you the closest to what we see. If you want to shoot slow-mo, go to the 720 60. 30 frames isn't really going to get you any slow-mo. All right, boys and girls and boys, rats, kangaroos, koalas, whatever you guys are, we're going to get into it. Ooh, that might have peaked. I'm so sorry. All right, cool. Let's get into today's video review, and then when we are done, we can open up the conversations for some lens talks. If you guys have questions about lenses, we'll take care of that afterwards. So you guys know the rules, how these videos go, how these video reviews goes. This is our 5th one. We're getting into the swing of things. We're trying to do every Wednesday, every Saturday. When car season starts up, that might change because we usually film car shows every Saturday, and we're busy on the weekends, so we'll see. But you guys know how these go. I'm going to watch these submitted videos, how to submit a video over there, and I'm going to give you guys constructive criticism. I'm going to give you actual feedback. I'm not just going to say, hey, man, cool video, on to the next one. I'm going to let you know if I think you did something wrong or if I would do something different, but that doesn't mean what I'm telling you is correct. What I'm saying is the way to do things, or the way it should be done. I'm telling you guys how I would do it and what I would suggest. Not saying you should take that to heart or that it's written in paper or stone that is, how to make stuff happen. So also, besides that, don't make me do all the work. I want to see you guys in chat down there, wherever chat is for you guys, wherever it is. I want to see you guys also at the same time giving constructive criticism. Feel free to let somebody know if you would do something different, if you didn't like something, if you did like something, actually help people out instead of just saying, great video, on to the next one. So don't make me do all the work. JLP Pards. JLP Parts, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Crispy Bakers. Look out for the community, YouTube members only community post that will come after the stream for an email for you, how to submit to become one of the first people that we watch. This first video here that we're watching is Northern Wörthersee, 2019, NOO. This is by Joel Hicksenbauer. Joel is a member, so shout out to Joel. Let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's do it, boys. Vanetti, thank you for coming, man. Thank you for coming back. Ooh, quick transitions. Woo, quick transitions. That's a lot of transitions. Oh, through the tree. That was pretty fire. I don't like that last transition, honestly. It looked like a iMovie style one. Color's a little bit muted, a little bit too flat for me, personally. Like the greens of the grass, I would like to see a little bit greener, and the blues of the sky a little bit bluer. Whoa. Explain, Joel, if you're in here, explain why you chose so fast to go from showing us something like this, and then now we're slowing back down, about to go into some B-roll, it seems. Was that like a tease for the rest of the video? If so, give us more of what happens in the rest of the video. I don't know what happens in the rest of the video. Give us more of what happens. So show people, show other stuff, show us other events that take place throughout the day. Otherwise, that first clip seemed super out of place for us to slow down right now. The B-roll's nice. Haha, doggos. Instant brownie points. Don't lean on these transitions too much. It's beginning to look like a Peter McKinnon vlog. That was cool. I like that. That was a good transition. Yeah, the push-ins, the pull-outs, all these wipes. It's just becoming a little bit too much for you to watch. Definitely cut back, Joel, if you're in here. Definitely cut back on some of those. Rely on your film to tell the story and be cool. You don't rely on the transitions to carry your film, you know? Joel, if you're in here, also get in chat. Chit-chat with us. There's 134 you guys in here right now. Thank you guys so much for all being here. Those two songs don't really go so well right next to each other. I'm probably saying something stupid right now, but those BPMs probably don't match up anywhere near close enough, so those felt a little bit off. That transition felt off because of the music. Thank you. Yenis and AJ Imports have followed or subscribed. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Best Boss has also followed or subscribed. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. What's up, Jimmy Diffle? What's good? Joel, something here that I would have loved to see. I'm watching this car in the shade. It's half shade, half sun. Pretty cool. We're seeing all these reflections because it seems to be a little bit windy, right? So we're seeing like this whole thing, this whole dance going on right here in the reflection. Watch. All those trees and everything dancing right there in that reflection. All of this right here. That looks so cool. So maybe show us a close-up of that because we've seen a lot of wides on cars, a lot of whole car shots. Getting close, give us this detail of all this dancing around, the sunlight dancing off the paint or wrap, whatever that is, you know? I think that would have been a nice shot to cut to instead of another car. Let us see more of this car and like that paint dancing in there. It seems like there's a lot of situations here where that could have came in handy. On the back of this Volkswagen too. Maybe that could have been something like something you carried throughout the piece that people look forward to see come again. Oh, I want to see another one of those reflection, or I want to see another one of those shadow shots. That could have been something cool to just add a little bit of extra spice to the video. Also, are those marble over fenders? Not only are we here to review videos, we're here to roast cars and car setups. Last week we had the Seafood Shanty. I'm so sorry for whoever that is. The Seafood Shanty stand with their car info, and now we have marble over fenders. Presumably they're wrapped or whatever. Doubt they're actually. Each their own. Me, why? Work from wheels though. Good choice. I like that we're seeing a lot of interiors, Joel. I like that as well. That was good. Joel, I read your email. You mentioned something about donuts in this video. I think I know what you meant. I think I know what you meant. Going full screen for this. The amount of times you guys have sent me this picture or tagged me in a picture of these rotiform aero discs is way too damn high. Y'all gotta calm down sending me and tagging me in these rotiform aero discs. God damn it. Don't tell the internet to not do something. They're only gonna do it more. This is cool, Joel. That was neat. I like that. Your little axial turn there. Hut marble. Acres away. MF, you were here. That's a cool shot. Again, we were a little bit far from that Audi wagon. I would have liked to post zoom in on that if you could have. A little bit, because we were really far at the end of that shot from that Audi wagon. Great shot. Guys, Joel is in chat, so make sure you guys offer your feedback as well. I like that shot. That was a nice shot. Coming down from the tree, seeing the orange car. It's 5:17. We'll watch it all the way through. So before, what I can only assume about to happen is a feature, Joel. Presumably we were just at a car show. I didn't get the sense of being at a car show. I didn't really get the sense of... I got the sense of some cars parked together, right? I didn't get the sense of a car show. I didn't really get the full ambiance of the arena, or wherever that, the area of where that takes. Sorry, excuse my misspoke. Show people, right? We need to see people at these car shows. So dedicate some shots here and there to people looking at cars, to people smiling, to people with their families, to something to let us know that we're at a car show. We're at a gathering of people. We're not just at a gathering of cars, right? So that felt a little bit out of place to me. I couldn't really tie in that it was a car show. Obviously, I know it because this is us talking here, right? But let's see more people. Let's see more environmental stuff. Maybe a booth or two to let us know that we're at a car show. That transition with the music was a little bit off. That was nice, Joel. You know how I feel about black transitions. Song is tight. Fuck with this song heavy. Nice choice, Joel. I saw that axial roll we did on the donut aero disc. I would like to see that a few more times, at least once or twice in this video. We saw it once, which was cool. I want to see it again, kind of, because that was neat. I feel like it would have fit with that song, because that song was kind of slow, so your slowest pushing or out would have been super nice with that song. Also, I would have had these cars I would have had them all back to back to back, so they all left at the same time, because we saw already they were in the same space. We saw the white cars in the background when these black cars are being filmed. I would have them all leave together. I know they probably weren't super close, so that's why there is... Ooh, I noticed a bump right there. I would have redone this if... You have like a little bump right there. I would have redone it to try to get it a little bit smoother if you could have. And then I also would have redone it to try to get the cars back to back, so they all left in the same shot. Seeing that fade right there shows us a change in time. And since we know the cars were there at the same time, why didn't they leave at the same time, you know? Ooh, also Joel, I know you faded out, but I can still see your shadow. You guys can't see because it's under the play button right now. But down in this left-hand corner, I can see you. I can see you walking right there, or your gimbal. Just watch your shadow there. Overall, good, man. Overall, it was cool. Again, Northern Wörthersee 2019. No, I'm assuming that is a Euro car event held in Frankfurt, Michigan. So I'm assuming it's a car show, right? So show us a car show. We don't see. I don't see enough people. Yeah, we see a few pictures of dogs. We see some of this stuff, right? Maybe show us this big building back here. Are there cars in that building? Are there cars parked against that building? Show us that. I don't know. I would like to see a little bit more that tells us that we're at a car show. Show us some of these booths or something, or people interacting. I get all the cars is nice, but something that gets passed up a lot is the people at these car shows. That and the color. I mean, for me, the color I would have liked to see a little bit truer. Like the sky just seems really dull. In some cases, like videos we watched on the last stream, muted colors works well. Muted colors are nice to set a vibe. But I don't personally. I would like to see more color here. Also, is this a car chopped in half? Is this car trailering this car? Show us that. Joel, show us what's going on here. I don't know if we already saw it and I'm not remembering, but show us what the heck is going on right back here. Show us, give us a side profile of this. That would have been cool. Yeah, chat, what do you guys think? Make sure you guys are giving feedback. Too much transitions in the beginning. Correct, yeah, way too much zoom on those, Joel. That was Memphis' track, home track? Tight. Memphis is the homie. If you guys need good music, definitely check out Memphis. Hey, AJ Imports. AJ Imports and Felipe, thank you guys for following or subscribing. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Look at all the members in chat. This is so cool to see all you guys being members and supporting. Thank you guys. I need to add people to events. Yes. Randen. What's good, man? How's it going? Thank you for joining. There's a few trailing. Yes, it was another half trailing itself. Interesting. I would like to see that, Joel. Show us that. The biggest thing was the slowdown footage. Yeah, the best part was the slowdown footage at the end. I like that the most. And I. Cool. Matthew, hey, thanks for making it to the live stream. Otherwise, if you guys want to check out Joel's video, it is Northern Wörthersee 2019 NOO. Like I said, Joel, slow down those transitions. Don't rely on them so much to carry your piece. Let your film carry itself. More people and more interactions in our car show. Give us maybe, if this car show goes throughout the day, show us transitions from like morning to sunset, or show us some transition in time. All these shots seem to take place in the same light, which is also cool, but I would have liked to see some transition from day to light, because it seems like you were just there for a limited amount of time and then left, which is maybe the case. But if you were there all day, or if you could have been there all day to capture that transition in light, it would have been nicer to see the sun get a little bit lower in some of these shots. But these scenes at the end are probably your strongest. The little axial spin you did on the Rotiform Aero Disc, shout out to Rotiform, best wheels in the game, was really cool. And this last scene was pretty neat. And again, just make sure the cars leave all together. Try to avoid having to fade between the two. And if you need to call them back to do it again, call them back. They're right there. They'll probably come back. They probably weren't in a super rush. Yeah, if you guys want to check it out, Joel, Northern Wörthersee 2019, he's in chat. Feel free to continue giving him feedback. He is over here. Also, I was watching along Peter McKinnon at the time, so a lot of Peter McKinnon at the time, so that could explain the transitions. Yeah, Peter McKinnon's style doesn't really translate over to proper cinematics, I guess I'll say. I'm not a fan. I'll say that as well. He's cool. Stuff that he does, get your money. Proud of him. Smart business dude. But I don't know. Videos just aren't for me. There's too much what's up and other stuff, and too much vlog stuff, which is great for people that like vlogs. Just not my thing. Cool. Sorry. On to the next one. Low Chance. This is Strawn's S14 240SX Strawn, or Low Chance. I don't know if Low Chance is just the name of your channel, but I forget if that is your name. You are a member, Low Chance, or if your name is a different name, I forget. But Low Chances is a member. This is the next member video we will be watching before the random submissions. What's up? We recently picked up a Sony A6. I was wondering if you could maybe recommend a good gimbal to start with. Get the Ronin S, or I'm sorry, Ronin M. Get the Ronin M. Invest your money. Get the Ronin M. Solid starter gimbal. Solid starter gimbal. I've critiqued myself on the transition a few times since I posted it. Yeah, that's gonna happen, Joel. That's gonna happen. Thoughts on the best sides lens when filming solo on a gimbal for an event 24-70. Let's get to this next video by Low Chance. Off the bat, sensor spot. Get rid of the sensor spot. I know, it happens to me all the time. I can't be the one that talks. What did we just see? Interesting. There's a lot of warp stabilizer right there. A little bit too much. Is this New Zealand? Enzi, you're in here. Is this New Zealand? Those plates? He has an Enzi on his plate. again, some of this low chance if you're in here, some of this stuff could benefit from Neat Video's noise plugin. I forget what it was. Neat Video makes an awesome plugin to reduce noise in like shots like this where there's a lot of noise going on in the interior. Solid investment. Also, obviously we'll say it to everybody, but just like some of this noise, just it'll help fix a lot of that. Not all cameras are the best at low light. Just watch a reflection, especially red cars. Watch a reflection in the window because we can see you. We can see you all here. We can see your camera strap. If you have a camera strap on your camera and you're shooting video, try to ditch the strap. It's either A, going to make noise for your scratch audio, or B, we'll see the strap here in shots, or your gimbal, whatever. We can see more of that here. That could just been the lamppost. Maybe you didn't have a strap. Also, there's something on the passenger seat. I would just clean up the spot that you're shooting. Just put it in the back seat if you need to for the time. Is this on an iPhone? I want to say from that zoom, this is on an iPhone. If so, pretty cool. Maybe it's not. iPhone doesn't have good bokeh. B-roll's nice. That shot did go on for a little bit too long. Ooh, I would have loved a shot of just these people down here. This shot overall looks like it's from like some sort of movie. I do like this frame and this shot a lot. I would have either zoomed out a little bit or panned down just a little bit more to see these three people right here. This is really a really cool shot. South Africa. Oh, Zarko, this is your video. Hey, shout out Zarko. If I'm correct. You got some smooth movements. If this is a glide cam, maybe? Zarko, if this is your video, let us know what you filmed this with and what you filmed it on. 150 people in chat right now. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys sticking around. I mean, I get it, but we don't need to see him put stickers on his car. I'm not sure if that focus, that blur in and out is your camera like searching for autofocus, or if it's you doing like a transition in post. If so, I'll tell everybody, try to learn manual focus as much as you can to learn that on your camera the best you can. Because seeing that search for focus when obviously you want it to be focused on the car leaving is a little bit of a pain. Okay, Zarko, you are on here. You are in here. This is your video. Yeah, it was a strap. It was a Canon 200D. Yeah, if you're shooting video, just try to take the strap off for that video and then put it back on if you're going to use it later. If you're using scratch audio, like on the sides of the A7S, on the side of like Sony gimbals, they have like those metal triangular straps. I always take those off the camera as soon as I get it, because any scratch audio you need to use, hopefully, or not hopefully someday, you'll hear those ping, 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 like pinging around on the side of the cameras. And then again, if you have a strap, it'll either get in your way or it'll confuse you or it'll throw off the weight of your gimbal. Just for future reference sake, Zarko. Let's say your overall like gimbal movements were smooth. I would say we definitely ditched the shot of him putting the stickers on the car, because I don't think we need to see these. And also, he's putting on an Apex-y sticker, whatever you want to say here. Didn't we already see that like on the car? Or am I wrong? I could be wrong. I'm usually wrong. Yeah, it's already on the car in our first shot, but now we see him put it... Excuse me. It's already on the car in this first shot, and now we see him put it on. So, continuity things too, Zarko. Just watch some of that if you can. Fonseca Productions. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you so much. Look out for your members-only community post after the stream. Yeah, the sticker, again, we don't need to see. Your movement seemed pretty smooth, like on the gimbal, like these shots going around the car. This shot seems pretty well. I can definitely tell you use some warp stabilizer or whatever stabilizer you use, because right here we do get a big hit on like our A pillar. In a second, like right here, we get like a weird, like a jittery motion. That's definitely from some sort of post stabilization, I think. Also, you know, cut it before we see whoever your friend is over here floating in the car. It looks like a sticker on the window. Cut it before we see that person, because throughout the video we don't really see anybody else interacting or doing anything, minus the sticker and the skateboard. So if we see, show us some skateboard tricks, right? Show us him doing something else on the skateboard. Show him getting the skateboard out of the car. Showing him doing a trick in front of the car, or I don't know, do a kickflip, or whatever skateboarders say. Otherwise, this shot of seeing him through the window didn't really make much sense. The color was actually pretty cool, dude. I liked the color. The red on the car really stood out. I thought that was really neat. Honestly, my favorite shot in your film wasn't of the car. It was this shot. This shot here is my favorite shot of yours. Like, this looks like B-roll out of, like, Train to Busan, or Busan, whatever you want to say. This was really cool. But low chance. Try to learn your whatever you're using to stabilize a little bit better. All budget, manual focus, handheld transitions. Manual focus. So this shot right here, if it's manual focus, like you're controlling him. Like you have the guy here and he's leaving. So if you aren't getting kicked out of this area right now or whatever, and you have access to this area, try to do it again. Just do the shot again, because obviously here you're searching. Oh, now you got it. You're searching. Now you got it. Right. So you go back and forth with your focus. Just do it again if you have to. If you guys got the time, you're not getting kicked out of the area, just give it a sec. What's the best way to stabilize in post? Still something I'm learning. Again, like warp stabilizer from After Effects or Final Cut's built-in stabilizer work great, but if it's super noticeable in the clip, sometimes I just ditch it fully and live with what I have, because sometimes stabilizing something and seeing the warp looks worse than having no stabilizer at all. No gimbal will try to resolve one. You don't need one. You don't need one. You try to resolve the warp in Premiere. Yeah, I mean, some clips, if you're not gonna use a gimbal, if you don't have a gimbal, if you can't get a gimbal, that's totally cool. You don't need one, right? You don't need one to make a film. You could do something totally handheld, Zarko. So maybe just embrace the handheld, right? And just show us that shake, right? Introduce us to that shake, and just let us know, hey, this is what this video is going to be about. You know, make it artistic that way. You know, you don't have to mimic a gimbal. But overall, we saw a good amount of detail shots. We saw some nice close-ups like this. We saw the interior. I like that you show interior. I always used to forget interior. Small things like taking off whatever that is on the seat, rolled up poster or speaker, whatever that is on the seat. I don't know. Would it be possible to get closer to whatever that stadium that is in the background? If you got closer to that would have been sick. That looks really cool. But overall, nice job. Low chance. If you guys want to check this out, this is Strawn's S14 240SX. Low chance. Zarko is in chat. That's his name in chat. Zarko is also a member. Thank you so much for being a member and getting your video ahead of everyone else. So thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully we were some help, Zarko. Hopefully we helped. Do you digitally sharpen your footage? Not most of the time. Only sometimes if I feel I need to. This next video is by Bent Films. Sam's widebody FRS V3 X Battle Gang X Bent Films. Sorry, Bent. Bent is also a member. Shout out to Bent. Thank you so much for being a member of the channel. We have 3 more member videos after this, and then we will get to the randomly submitted emails. That's a stadium? Yeah, that would have been cool to see close to that stadium if we could have. Adobe is rough, period. Yeah, facts. Yeah, keep practicing, Zarko. Just keep practicing. That's all. That's all, bro. You'll get there. You got this. You're out here submitting videos. You're getting critiqued. That's a big part of it, bro. That's a huge part of it. Is it worth lowering the percentage of the warp stabilizer? You can mess around with it and see if it helps, but sometimes it's just too much. When you notice the warp, it just takes you out so much. It takes you out of the element. 155 you guys in here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for biding the quarantine time together. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys can. Right down below, just give it a nice thumbs up. Help share the stream with other people. Hopefully we push it out to as many people as we can. We can critique more people, and hopefully in the future we can roast some more people. All right, let's check out Bent Films FRS V3 Scion Subaru 86. Does Battle Gang have like a slight white border around there in the logo, or is that just like a bad PNG bend? Nice shot. Interesting flare though. First flare. So this, yeah, these, I don't know if you're fully colored this, Bent, but this shot's super flat, like right here, super flat, no definite blacks that we see. And then this next shot, there's definite blacks. Like this is black right here for sure. This is much more contrasty than that first look that we gave. Introduce us some of this contrast in those previous shots. Give a little bit more life to the video. Like here, definite blacks all in the grill. Definitely some good contrast. Obviously, you want to have definite blacks, definite whites. Show us the full spectrum. Are we back to that no contrast look? Are you done with this bent? Is this a finished film? Like, I'm only saying that because like maybe you still have some coloring to do or something. Again, it could be like your artistic style. You want to go from no color to more color, to less color, to more, or whatever you want to do. Totally up to you. Again, I'm just giving you my general impressions of what I see and what I normally do and what I like. So don't take it to heart. Take it with a grain of salt. Everyone has their own artistic style. But I will roast you if you fuck up. Nice little pull away transition there. Raw was the wave for a while, Robbie. I used to go out of my way to make sure I didn't color things. Is that like a glitter or is that dirt? It's the paint. Okay, or the wrap. Yeah. Bent, this isn't on you. I'm gonna put some of it on you because carry around like a Swiss Army knife or a Leatherman or something with like little pliers or cutters in here. Your man's got a zip tie holding on his bumper quick release or whatever. Fine, I get the point of a quick release. Cut the zip tie. Cut the zip tie. That looks so bad. Roasted. Cut your zip tie. Cost 0.3 cents for a zip tie. It doesn't even cost a whole penny. I like seeing some of the interior. That interior shot went on for a little bit too long, Bent, but I like seeing some of the interior. Definitely introduced us to the entire vehicle. Ooh, nice reflection shot, Bent. That's cool. I love me some reflection shots. A little bit too long, though. We can see the car clearly idling, and this is a beautiful shot. Like, this looks so good, right? The color, the reflection in the muffler, this all looks super cool. Give us a little bit of sound of the car idling, right? Sell us that we're in this scene. Sell us that we're at this scene with this car, right? Give us a little bit of that idling sound if you can. The frame rate got choppy there for a second, Paco. Good use of a black transition. Watch your reflections. It's hard. I know it's tough, but just try your best. If you notice somebody else, don't be afraid to be that guy that tells the dude to move the F out of the way or whatever. This is somebody else. I know you're over here, but this is not you, and this is controllable. I'd rather, if we have to see somebody in the reflection, I'd rather it only be you filming and not somebody else. If you want to tell the guy, hey man, just move over to the side for I just want to get the shot again, don't be afraid to do that. FF Media. True, but at least people should cut this sometimes. Bent. I like that we saw a rear roller. I feel like we saw this shot and like from this, the car's in the same scene, which is fine. But I feel like we saw this same angle multiple times already, shooting from, you know, this quarter panel shot, this three quarters or whatever the shot is called. I'm blanking on it at the moment, maybe because I've had a little bit too much. But I feel like we saw this shot too much. So give us a different angle. Show us like a direct profile, direct sideline profile, or show us half the car. Show us something other than this angle again. just watch your focus here, Ben. I know the focus is on the front wheel and you're looking at the front wheel, but maybe shift it to the rear wheel while you're doing this, because the front wheel is in like just off centered. It's our main point of focus. That's great. The shot looks cool. Although we see that fucking zip tie. And then the shot begins to be overpowered by this rear out of focus wheel. So we're getting closer and closer to this wheel. This position being more in our focus or line of sight, whatever, and it's super out of focus. So we're just kind of struggling to like, what do we focus on? The thing that's closer to me, but it's out of focus, or the thing that's farther but in focus? Like, just see if you can rack your focus, or cut it before you get to out of focus, filling up half the screen, you know? I feel like there's a little bit of stabilization on that, but I think it's okay. I think you got away with that stabilization pretty well. I'll say it again. Finish on a black screen so we don't see your end card stuff. Like, someone's gonna go click this, they don't see this full shot. We don't get to see the lip here, right? We miss out some of the shot. Hold your end cards till the very end. Put extra 10 seconds, put extra 20 seconds, whatever you want, of black on the end of your film, or an end card, or a picture or something. I don't know, and then bring up these end cards at the end, because they distracted us from the video right off the bat. I like that you're using them, Bent, but again, save them for the end. Overall, control your scene a little bit better, and by that I mean tell the owner to move out of the reflection if he's in the reflection. Don't be afraid to do that and get the shot again. Tell the owner to cut the zip ties, or ask permission to cut the zip ties, because it'll benefit you. It'll make your video look better if little things like that are cleaned up. And that's what I mean by kind of correct your scene, if that makes any sense. That one shot we saw the front of the car at this location, we saw that a little bit too much. Another thing, figure out what you want to do with your color. It seemed like you're a little bit all over the place as far as no contrast look versus contrast look. If you want to do that, give us a reason why we're not seeing any contrast, or give us a reason why we are seeing contrast. Maybe this is like a dead area that we're in, and there's like dead trees and abandoned buildings around us, and that's why it's super muted and super faded. That would kind of make sense. But to go just from like rollers that are super uncontrasty to this other scene that is has a lot more contrast and definite blacks. Also, feel free to ignore the Fill Me Up Senpai sticker, because that's a little bit of cringe. But overall, your shots were nice. I think this could have been like 2.5 minutes. I definitely think you could have cut it down a little bit more. You did have this really nice transition in here that I liked. Let's go back to that. I would have made that a little bit shorter, but overall I like that transition. How you go into the car, you fade, and you move into this shot. But again, this is the shot that we've seen 3 or 4 times already. But I did really like that. That was probably my favorite part of the video, Ben. Ben said that he filmed this on a Canon M50 with EF 50mm lens and adapter. It's a bit tight. That's fine. 50 is a great lens. 50 nifty 50. Are explicit songs allowed in submitted videos? Street Heat, yeah. As long as it's not like slurs being thrown around, or, you know, curses are fine, because we're gonna say curses here and there, you know, too. Stuff that would make sense. Nothing that's TOS. Also feel the car was in frame. Oh, for sure, makes sense. Nifty 50 for the win. Yep. I'm gonna see if I missed any questions from you guys. There's 163 of you guys in here. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's so sick. I know Warzone Wednesday is going on right now, so I appreciate you guys being here. That's what I was watching. I was watching TP. See if you guys got any questions. Scrolling up. Miss out. No, but bloop. Alright. Do you think making a DIY gimbal can be just as effective? I had DIY gimbal and DIY sliders when I first started out, using like weights, counterweights from like Filmrite or something, and like draw sliders for a slider. So nothing wrong with that. TP is nasty, bro. Facts. Alright, that video is by Bent Films, Sam's Widebody FRS V3. If you guys want to check that out, Bent, biggest word of advice is tell that dude to cut his zip ties if his car is being filmed. Next up is Lazer Media, and I believe this was submitted by Alex Ree. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Alex is always in chat. Alex, I noticed you. Thank you so much for being a member. Again, this is another member video. I believe this is Alex's cars. Excuse me. Gassy, jeez. These are Alex's cars, and he was selling in his email something along the lines of, these are both his cars, but he can only drive one. So the title of his video that is why he has the title First World Problems of this video. It is on the channel Lazer Media, First World Problems, Race Car STI versus E90 M3. Let's get into it. Lazer, you're in here. Facts. Have you filmed drunk? Solo and H2O. Yes. Upside down tripod works okay. If you get like 3 points of connection to your body and like kind of help yourself stabilize it with your body, honestly, yes. Of course, Ben. Thank you for submitting, man. Thank you. Let's get it, boys.
This is too dramatic. I'm gonna call a friend. You're late. You're late.
What's going on?
How are you, man?
Good, good.
I'm gonna give this a second before I bring up the things. Did that car already pull out? Okay. So I'm going to stop really quick here for the second Lazer and go back and give you some feedback from here from the beginning. I don't think you need to necessarily break the fourth wall to translate the fact that your friend here, Alex, if this is you, Alex, if you're in here, shout out to you. Thank you for being a member. I don't think he needs to break the fourth wall and introduce himself as this is too dramatic. Whatever his line was, I'm going to call a friend. Show us that happening, right? Show us the screen. Show us the text on screen. Bring up message bubbles on screen. I could see you brought your logo up on screen, so you know how to do that. Like, bring us bubbles up on screen, like iMessage bubbles or WhatsApp bubbles or whatever, that say, hey, man, could you come help me out for a second? Something like that. Breaking the fourth wall right there really, off the bat, kind of, again, takes us out of it, and that's a big thing. The logo of the Blockhouse numbers wasn't working. That is Alex, okay. First, also, Alex, I'm assuming this is your house then, so you have control. This first shot that we see the garage doors open and see both cars, ditch these buckets. Put them somewhere else. Even if you just put them in the driveway behind you and during this shot, I get maybe you want to show us that you have chemical guys, buckets, whatever this is, and you want to show us that you detail your cars or maybe you detail cars, that's cool. But get them out of the shot so we can see more of the STI that's back here, right? Get us out so it looks cleaner as well. Get rid of the bubble, whatever this is. Get rid of this. Get rid of this stuff over here if you care a lot about this first setup shot, right? This is one of your biggest shots. I guess the stuff over here is fine, but ditch this stuff for sure because the only thing I looked at right here, this entire shot, were these buckets. I didn't look at either car, I'll be honest. And if you want to have something dramatic like this where the door goes up and we see both cars, maybe give us something where it's a direct behind shot where we can clearly see both cars as the doors go up. Also, try to stray away. Again, I don't know what editing software you're using. I don't know what you're limited to. But if you can, try to ditch those or stay away from those classic transitions of the whip pan or the whip whoosh, whatever that Final Cut or iMovie transition is right there. Even if you search on Google, free Final Cut Pro transitions or free iMovie transitions, there's a ton of free transitions out there that come. Or if you want to purchase them, you can purchase them as well. That aren't the stock ones that everyone will recognize. Like right there, I recognize that transition because it's one that's been in the rounds for forever. Jay Pizluzzo 057 has followed. Oh shoot, Warren 1999. Sorry to interrupt. Warren 1999 donated $5. Hey man, love your content and appreciate all the knowledge you give us. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you, Warren. I appreciate it. Cheers to you, Warren. I hope you're having a great day as well. Thank you so much for the 5. Thank you, Warren. Thank you so much, dude. Hope you're staying safe. Okay, let's continue. Shout out to Warren. So here, where we see him deliver the line to camera, he's 100% breaking the fourth wall, and that kind of just takes us out of it. Lazer, I get what you mentioned. I saw you in the comments. You were saying, put more buckets in the way, hide the Subaru. Rafi, get out of here. What's up, Alex? I get that you were trying to hide house numbers with this, but ditch the logo and just use a blur. Just figure out a blur. Like iMovie and Final Cut, I'm pretty sure they both have like a Gaussian blur or some sort of blur built in. Even if you don't like motion track the size or whatever, it just use a circular stock one. That was a weird. Fuck. Just use that circular blur because now I think you're wanting to show us something with this. So I'm looking at that on purpose. Now, if it was a blur, I would notice, okay, he's trying to blur something. I'm just going to ignore it. Now you're showing us an image, so I'm trying to look at it and make out what that is. So if you're trying to hide the house numbers or whatever, you kind of make me want to know what they are by showing us this image and distracting us a little bit.
Dramatic. I'm gonna call a friend. I'm gonna call a friend.
There's some weird sound right here.
I'm gonna call a friend.
I'm gonna call a friend. Sped up, and then right here, I don't know if Lazer, if it's you behind the camera. There's like a weird sound. Maybe it's you like doing something. Try to cut that out or just fade out your audio. Alex, hey, thank you for the 549 Canadian. Thanks, Chris. Let me know how the concept was. We're still watching through it, Alex. We're watching through it right now. Thank you for the dono. I appreciate you, Alex. Also, thank you for being a member. Thank you. Let's get this. Okay, so the Subaru starts. We hear it. That's nice. Hearing it, very helpful. The BMW starts. Very nice. Something small here, but in filming this, noticeably the Subaru sounds louder or is more noticeable. So when the BMW starts up after the Subaru, we don't really hear the BMW much at all. We don't hear, is that an M3? I can't read that. Yeah, it's in the title, Chris. The M3, we don't really hear it much at all. So maybe start the BMW M3 first, so we hear that for sure, and then start the Subaru when they're both playing at the same time, so we can definitely make sure we hear either one. Subaru rolls out. Again, that transition is like a stock transition that we're familiar with, so try to avoid those. So this, okay. That's what I wanted to mention, Lazer. So we see the Subaru pull out of the garage and leave the house, presumably to leave or go somewhere. We see the Jeep pull up. That's your friend that you called. Try not to have a hard cut on your audio there too. Try to fade out your audio if you're gonna just fully stop the audio.
You're late. You're late.
So boom, you're back there. Didn't you just leave in the Subaru? That's what I'm trying to think. Like, maybe just pull the Subaru out into the driveway and leave it there. So we still know that you're still there at that house, right? We already thought you left, Alex. But now you're back at the house?
What's going on?
How are you?
Good.
Maybe show us the friend getting into the BMW or handing the friend... Did you hand the friend the keys?
What's going on?
How are you?
Good.
So maybe hand the friend the keys so we get the concept more. I know your concept because you explained it to me. Maybe show us you handing him the keys, right? And also, don't worry about using this iMovie-esque transition here. Just cut. Feel free to just jump cut to the next scene. Because I feel like you lose more using this transition than you would have just jump cutting. Show us him handing the keys. Really, you have this concept behind you that you want to have both of your cars being driven, but you can't drive both. Cool concept. Just try to execute a little bit more, right? show the viewer, show us, you handing him the keys. Show us that I need somebody else to drive my car. He's not just that this guy showed up and now the BMW is leaving. We don't know that he ever got in the car. Also, the BMW just drove away. We watched it drive away, but now it's sitting here, stable, right outside of the house. And so is the Subaru. We already saw the Subaru drive away, right? So save those pull away shots for, I guess, to come with each other. So they both pull away and we see them both leave and then go to this driving shot. Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat, guys. I'm just trying to pay attention to the video. $163 you guys in here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here. I can tell you might have done some rollers before this shot because there is a lot of like moisture or water on your lens. I feel like you did some rollers before this. Just try to give it a quick wipe down before you get a cool shot like this. Like, that's an awesome shot. I like that, right? So just try to make, if that's gonna be like one of your coolest shots, like just clean that lens off a little bit. I like that we're hearing the car. Oh, give us that flyby. If he flies by there, ditch that transition. Just leave us with the flyby. Something like that. Leave us with the flybys. That was neat. Again, try to fade out on that audio a little bit. Ooh, Alex, that interior is fire. That's a fire interior, Alex. Very cool, man. Hoop Sing, what's good, what's good, what's good? How you guys doing? Black screen. I didn't mention it, Alex. I feel like I said it a bunch. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it. Alex, this is sick. Very cool, man. Oh, on the beat. Nice, Lazer. So, shouldn't that be like you and your friend chill on the bench since you wanted to drive your cars together? Just my thought. Lazer, I'm not sure if you're using one or not, but if you don't have a polarizer, look into a polarizer, you would have been able to polarize the top of this windshield very nicely. And it would have just made the shot look a little bit nicer. You get super cheap polarizers on Amazon to learn how to use them first and then invest in more expensive ones. Okay, I was trying to figure out where they were, but I get it. Give us a slow push in or a slow pull out during this time lapse to give us another little form of movement. That would have been nice. And also, since the cars are staying stable in the shot, but everything is moving past them, maybe add a motion blur over the top of this clip, Lazer. That way, the cars stand out a little bit more from all the other cars flying past or the people walking past. Also, this is a very long time lapse, Lazer. I would cut this shorter. Hold that shot out. Hold that shot out. Okay, you edited it on and used these on an end card. Nice job. Thank you for not blurring our video with them. Okay. No polarizer yet. Looking into grabbing one. Lazer, if you're going to shoot cars, make that be the next thing you purchase before you get another SD card or another lens. You can get a super cheap polarizer on Amazon or at Best Buy. You don't need to invest in an expensive one right away. Okay. Concept, I get it. It's cool. You want to have both of your cars driven. You want to see both of your cars on video. The Subaru, in my opinion, way overpowers the BMW in this. And I think the Subaru could have stood alone. I think it outclasses the BMW a lot. No offense. They're both your cars, so you shouldn't take offense, hopefully. I think the Subaru should have stood on its own for this, and the concept of this video was neat. I would have liked it maybe to play out a little bit more where, right, maybe that guy goes, all right, now let me have some real fun, right? And you give him the keys, or he takes the keys to the STI and he races off. And then we see some really fast-paced STI shots. Because that guy, obviously, there's a gap between the quality of those cars, or at least the modifications done to those cars, right? I would like to see that as like an ending. That might have been cool, Alex. But hey, who wants to see Alex and Crispy video? Alex, car's pretty clean, bro. Car's clean. I think I'd be in there. $5.49 Canadian. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. You're always supporting me and helping out, even though I'm roasting. I'm not roasting. I'm helping, hopefully. Street Heat Racing. Can we donate for a review? You don't need to. Street Heat, you are a member. At the end of this, check your community tab. Because you're a member, you will get priority. You'll get your own private email that has like 30 submissions, whereas that public one has like 400. So look out for the community tab. I get the concept. I just think it could have been executed a little bit better. You don't need to break the fourth wall. I, again, would have ended it differently. I would have, maybe that guy, let me have some real fun now. Takes the keys to the STI. We see some ripping STI shots, and we ditch the BMW behind, right? But overall, I get the concept. It was cool. I would just practice on different scenes and ways to carry that story throughout the piece. Of course, Alex. Oh, your family's watching. Hey, that's what's up. Very cool. You got a nice car, Alex. You got a very nice car. Congrats on that, man. Could you make a tutorial explaining different camera movements? I could. I probably could do that. Not a bad idea. For like different gimbal movements, I guess, or versus handheld. I don't really have anything else to do, so. Street Heat Racing, I already submitted. Just impatient. Much respect. Oh, Street Heat. Sorry, man. There's, within, I think, 2 to 3 streams, we'll be through all the member submissions, and I'm going to have everyone resubmit. Obviously, if new members come in, we'll work them in, but, yes. Of course, man. That was Lazer Media, First World Problems, Race Car STI versus E90 M3, if you guys want to check that out. All right, we have 2 more member-submitted videos before we get to the other ones. Let me go ahead and change up our viewer here real quick. All right. This was submitted by my friend Aubrey. This is from X-Force Performance Exhaust. This is an ad shot for them by Dated. That's who this is by. Toyota 86 X-Force exhaust range with Varic. So this will give you guys an idea of like a commercial-esque piece. And this is by Dated. So let's go ahead and get over this. Going to continue being a member, Chris. I want to be a sport. I appreciate it, Alex. Thank you, man. Thank you. And teach us Final Cut Pro. Rob, you should be able to learn that yourself. Dated is very good. So this piece should be nice. Straight up the horizon. Audio, baby. I miss you, Australia people. What's up, Nick? How's it going? Thank you for joining. Thank you for being along. That shot was a little bit too much out of focus for me. Like, there was too much not in focus, if that makes sense. I feel like this whole install sequence could have been a little bit quicker. I get that the point is to sell this exhaust, but I think it could have been a little bit quicker. I would have liked that initial beat drop to be where you just zoomed into the car, right? So we get really close to the car, the beat hits, we're racing up to the car. I would have liked that. Let us hear the car racing through the mountains during that B-roll, maybe. Like, record some clips of the car flying by. The color here is awesome, Dated. I really like the greens in this. Your greens and your yellows are really cool. Nice shot, Josh. Ooh, give us a slow pushing on this. Give us a slow pushing on that back wheel there. I would have started with the closed and then show the opening. Like, show what it is and then show what it could be. Because obviously we want to have a louder exhaust. That's why most people get exhaust. Show us the closed valve first and then the open valve. Ooh, that's nice. Unless the whole point of this is to make the exhaust quieter because of Australian rules. I'm not sure. It's a nice shot. Very dark. I like it. Give us a pushing on that cluster. Give us a pushing while that cluster is climbing, while the RPMs are climbing. Push in towards it. Also, this could have straightened out horizon a little bit, Josh. Where'd that flyby come from? I don't think that flyby sound fit in that piece or that section. I get that we want to hear as much exhaust as we can, but there was no flyby to match with that. Australian scenery is freaking gorgeous. Fade out that drone audio. Fade out the audio of the car going away, because I could tell that obviously that audio is matched separately because the drone doesn't capture audio. Well, it does, but fade it out as the car gets farther away, gets more distant, just so it's more realistic to us. Straighten the horizon out, Josh. In post, obviously. If you guys don't, if gimbals do tend to move around a lot when you're filming from cars, even if they have like GPS on them, but in post you could zoom in and then adjust your horizon line, so straighten out your road or whatever. It should be straight. Overall, Josh, I thought it was really cool. Aubrey, thank you for submitting Josh's work. X-Force, enjoy the free promotion. I'll be waiting on the check. You could send it to my address. Just send me an email. We'll take care of that. Yeah, I'll wait on that check. Feel free to cut it whenever. But Aubrey, overall, good job. Josh, overall, good job. Aubrey, thank you for submitting it. Aubrey is a member. Shout out to Aubrey. If you're in here, Aubrey, thank you for staying up late watching my videos over in Australia. Really good. Nice job, Josh. I don't know if you're going to see this, but dated if you watch this. Very good job. Obviously, small things we hit on here and there. Some of the scenes are gorgeous, and I really did enjoy the color. One big thing, like, this first time that we see the car rolling, kind of, that drop right there, put us here. Right, like right there as we get close to the car. That would have been my biggest thing. That would have that would have sold me. Oh shoot, put me on the edge of my chair, you know. It's 10 a.m. there. Well, all right. Well, thanks for getting up early. Use keyframes to adjust the horizon as it changes. Yes, you can do that as well. You can do that as well to do it over time. You think he did it on purpose? He could have. Hoop swing. He could have. I don't know his intent. Again, I'm just saying what I would have done. Yeah, drone shot was nice. Color grade, he does a really good job with his color grade. All right, let's move on to the next one because I don't think he's in here. The next one we have in here is by, you told me how to pronounce this. I'm going to butcher it anyway. Baka Maka, I think. Baka Maka, something like that. 1JZ S13, Little Webby 16. I'm assuming that's their Instagram. It is in 4K. We're not going to watch it in 4K because stream will probably most likely crash. Let's change our viewer again. Also, Josh, in the previous video, shout out for doing widescreen. Thank you for not putting fake letterbox in our videos. If you guys are in here, I recommend you guys stop putting fake letterbox in your videos and use your camera to its full advantage and export in widescreen 2.4, 2.39, 2.40, whatever. Look up how to export YouTube widescreen, basic simple stuff. Use the whole YouTube player to your advantage. He's still asleep. He slept. Song, look up that video on YouTube. It was the X-Force FRS video from Australia. It will probably have it in the video description, hopefully. Okay. Driven, this will be the last member video for tonight. 1, 2, 3. Then there's other videos throughout past this. Mount, I feel like your video's still in here. I feel like one of yours is in here. But let's get along. Sorry, I'm buying time. Let's watch Baka, you are a member. A ton black screen. I'm so sorry. Don't apologize in advance. He is in here, guys, so make sure you guys are also offering feedback in chat to all these videos that we watch. Don't let me do all the work. I'm watching a little bit of lag here in real time, and this is weird watching from the camera to my OBS. Lag. Anyway, all right, cool. Let's get into this video. It looked cool when I was skimming it before, so I'm excited.
Bitch.
stop early. Give us a transition on those like those snare drums in the background. Dun 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 right there. Switch our scene up. Instead of keeping us on this no camping sign, switch that up like to 3 other random B-roll shots, right? That'd be cool.
Bitch.
That part right here where we hear bitch, and then you really said bitch. You said bitch. You said I said bitch. That part right there. When you go to the turbo for that one frame, he kind of carries out the bitch. So maybe on the, I know this sounds stupid, but continue with that and zoom in on the turbo. Give us a post zoom in on that turbo, scale in on that, right? So that way it kind of goes with what he's saying. So bitch, and we go into the frame. I know you guys are probably going to roast for that, but 4-3 or go home. Driven. Get dude away from car. Get the dude away from the car. It's totally interjecting right into the bumper. Ah. Look, now he's not there. Ah. Continuity, baby. Come on. That was hot. I like that. Color right here is nice. This vibe right here is very nice. Nice contrast. That sound just comes in abruptly. This shot is really nice. It's nice and sharp. It's in focus. Smooth. Give us that sound, that L, that J cut, whatever we talked about before, Baka, sorry. Let us hear that sound underneath before time of the car starting to come into our frame, and then we're introduced to that shot. Oh, the OG. Oh, never mind. I'll talk about it. Hey, bro, it's all about learning, Bach. It's all about learning.
Brothel.
Oh, the homie brothel. Bad.
Gang.
I would have swapped out. I would have put these darker tunnel shots in here, and then when we hear gang, give us the brighter tunnel shots.
Gang.
Right here, give us those brighter tunnel shots. Because the beat is a little bit stronger here, so the image should be a little bit stronger. There is a lot of black. You were right. There's a lot of black transitions. Careful with it. You don't need that many. Think of creative ways to fill those spaces in the track or whatever you choose. This OG video right here. If you guys have never seen this video by Sug, that's such an OG video in this scene. So good. At the end here, the music fades out. Right, we hear some of the rolling music or car audio previously. Let us hear a little bit more of it if we can. Again, the audio will carry video so much farther than you guys think. This fade out is a little bit abrupt. I would have started your fade like 2 to 3 seconds earlier. So we're fading, where image is gone. Whereas right now, this fade is a little abrupt. And then we're greeted right away with the YouTube suggestions, right? So give us that fade a little bit longer. Overall, Bach, I thought that was pretty neat. I like that it was quick, short, to the point. His setup looks like he might drift. If he does, maybe let us see a little bit of that. Maybe have him slide a turn or two. We see an S13, S14, S whatever. We're thinking it's going to slide, so maybe show us like a slide or two if you can, or a burnout or something. I don't know. Again, I'm not the one to egg people on to do burnouts. Oh, wait, I'm exactly that person. Maybe try to do that. Otherwise, the color is really cool. I like the contrast. That's in Arizona. Very cool. He is Pro-Am. You shouldn't have told me that. Oh, why did you get him to... He broke his car in the middle of the shoot. Okay. There's your excuse, but you're not getting it next time. If he's Pro-Am, bro, get him to do something fun. But that stinks that he broke his car. F's in chat. F's in chat for breaking a car in the middle of the shoot. I can't tell you the amount of times that's happened. Even if we've traveled to another country and the car broke down as soon as we got there. And not a fun time. But some stuff you just don't see coming or can't control. But Pocket, I thought that was pretty good, man. I would have liked to hear more car audio if we could have. Small things that you could control, like this guy's leg cutting through the bumper whenever that was, and then it not being there in the next shot, right? Continuity's sake. If that plate is just taped on, maybe just take it off for your beauty shots. It looks like it's just a temp tag. Take that off for your beauty shots if you can. Did we see the interior? I didn't remember if we saw the interior or not. If they have somewhat of a nice interior, let us see the interior. Because I could see as a cage, if he's Pro-Am, if the car is Pro-Am, he should have some sort of nice cage. So show us a little bit more interior if we can. It would be nice to see a little bit of that. Did we see a lot of the wheels or any of the... We saw some wheels. Okay, cool. Interior, just the plate. Let's get some audio in there if we can. Practice some audio capture again. You don't need to have really good audio quality capturing devices. Just get in the car and put your iPhone on sound record. But you tagged along for a photo shoot and put together. Okay. He has a bad interior. Okay. He said no interior. It's all for photos and videos. No stress. Oh, yeah. Driven brings up a point. You did show one shot of the engine bay, but then no other ones. So maybe if you want to show us more engine bay shots, that would have been cool. Divine. Hey, Mike. I'd look into adjusting gimbal settings a bit and further from the pan. Yeah, look at Mike's comment if you can. Divine Media. Look at his comment for gimbal movements. But I thought it was pretty cool overall, man. I did enjoy it. The color was probably my favorite aspect of it. The contrast, I really like the high contrast feel. That was probably my favorite aspect of it. I would have loved to see him slide it, but watch your white balance too. These shots turned out really blue. Like the road is definitely not purple, and in this shot the road is purple. I get there's a lot of hazing from the headlights, but just watch your white balance too, because this whole shot super blue. Like throw your white balance up to like 54, 5600, just to get rid of some of this blue if you can. Get it a little bit more neutral or where it might have been, because the road definitely isn't purple, you know. Nice, man. Of course, dude. Hopefully we were some help, Baka. I appreciate you being a member. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting the stream. And to the 164 people in here as well, thank you guys for also watching, supporting me, and giving feedback and interacting with everybody. That was the last member video for the night. If you guys become a member by clicking the join button that looks like that button over there, you get priority to be shown before the stream every time. So that is the last member video submitted one for today. We're going to move on to our next videos, which are randomly submitted to that email address down there. That email, I keep doing this and moving out of the frame when I could just use this hand and not have to move. The email address over there you send videos to, and that's how we will randomly choose from them. And that's what we're going to do starting now for the next like 5 or 6 videos. Hey, Driven, take care, man. Thank you for being around. Thank you for sticking around. Movi Pro settings. That was your community post. Get back to me on more specifics if you can, and I'll try to turn that on and let you know. Momo was good. Thank you for being here. All right, boys and girls. Anybody want a cat? Huh? What about a headless cat? No? Okay. This next one is from Monu Media. Racism 2019 after movie. The event, 4K. It's 6 minutes, 36 seconds. We'll watch about the first 5. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hydration King. H2O homies. Let's do it. Hydro homies. What a venue, baby. What a venue. Not a very strong opening. I wouldn't open up with detail shots on your beat drop. I'd open up on like a badass car, a full shot, or something like you just showed right there. I know this venue is super cool, this racism venue, or their old venue is super cool. I would have liked the video to open up with a little bit more B-roll, a little bit more introduce us to where we are, instead of just seeing those drifting shots. Because the first shots we see are just those drifting shots. We would assume we're at a drift show or a drift event, when it's really like a car show, drift event, and some other things, I think. This is racism? I forget where it is. I think it's in Warklaw, Poland or something like that. Please go to actual drifting shots from this. Please go to actual drifting shots from this. Ah. If you went, you could still do it. No! How cool would it have been to like see these little drift cars getting set up and these little fake drift cars set up around this little RC drift section with the racism little fake container in the back. Sorry. Showing like this is what's actually at the show. How cool would it went from this to that actual drifting that takes place down there? That would have been so sick. That would have been such a sick transition. Like an overhead shot like you just had right there to an overhead shot of the cars drifting at racism because they drift kind of below you. Also, watch your exports before you make them public. There's an error right there. There's a glitch in the screen. Can we catch it frame by frame? We can. You guys see that little glitch right there? Just watch your exports back. That's probably just an export. Just would require another export. Yeah, Alex. Just what I'm thinking, buddy. Uh-huh. That would have been sick. I mean, this is cool, too. Don't get me wrong. But that transition and then coming back to this or going back and forth would have been sick. Shouldn't do that. But that was a cool car. What's an actual shot? Oh, when I say like axial, I just mean like moving the camera on its other axes, like spinning. I don't think axial is a real word. I might just be saying that. This song sounds familiar. Also, not a fan of just leaving the car show like that. We are in high action. We just started a high action song. And now we're back away from the car show. Slowed down a ton. I don't know what you're talking about, God Juice. I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here. I use this song for like an FD video down in Australia, which I think I'm gonna make like a commentary video about because that night was crazy. I mean, these are all great shots. Very smooth. They go with the song. That was gorgeous. Seeing the car get unveiled under that underpass was gorgeous. I think this could benefit from a little bit of post sharpening. My second monitor has some sharpening on it, and it looks so much better, a little bit sharper. Watch your headlight flickering there. Again, Digital Anarchy makes a great headlight flicker plugin to fix stuff like that. Hi, Ant. Welcome back. When I talk for too long, my nose gets stuffed. Bring us back to the show. Bring us back to the show. Back at the show! I think. Where are we? Back at the show. Nice, continuous up-close detail shots, back to back to back. I'm a big fan of that. Rusty boy. It's an extra thick animal cover. Ooh, that's cool. All black. I like that. There's something about that I liked, because what I was being bothered by a little bit was this pole. I didn't know if I liked this pole to the right or not, but then this next shot, you use that pole as kind of a transition to start your screen. You guys can see the pole here to the left-hand side of the screen. I like that. I like that. I like the part about it being an Evo. Yeah, but not more than a Subaru. Ah! Monu! That song offers you so much opportunity right there. Bro, there's like 5 or 6 transitions in that little section of the song, and we're carried out through like this slow wheel transition. Ah! I would love to see you use more scenes right there real quick, even if they're quick cuts of people's faces, laughing, 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 hot chick laughing, right? That would have been nice. Stop with the black screen transitions. This is a great video. I'm sorry. I'm just picking stuff apart where I can. That's a cool shot. Back-to-back E30 fronts. That was cool. Interior. Was that the 92X Aero? Oh, we watched more than 5 minutes. I'm sorry. But cool, man. We'll stop it on your name real quick. Where'd it go? Where'd your name go? Boom. That was Media Media's Racism 2019 after movie, the event 4K. Poland, yeah. Warclaw, Poland, I believe. Right? Yeah, Warclaw. Pretty cool, man. Again, stuff like this, again, this is stuff that might be seen in, like, hindsight or retrospect, whatever you want to call it. But, like, seeing these shots of, like, these drift cars down from above, and then, like, I know and you know because your first shots are drifting. Also, how come we didn't see more drifting? That's one of the coolest parts about racism, that they have a lot of drifting. And this is a cool shot right here, minus your logo not being centered, and that's bothering the frick out of me. There's a lot of drifting at this event, so show us more drifting throughout this piece. Chris, let's go to Racism 2021. It's this year. They also moved the venue, Anthony, so it's gonna be totally different. And it's Ultra Race now, or Ult Race, whatever it is. And this year's timing, it's around H2O. So if they do the same timing next year, it'll also be during H2O. Show us more drifting. Show us some of this drifting. Like if we had gone from, you guys can see how people watch this from above. We saw those RC drift cars from above. If the next shot was seeing an actual drift car from above, dude, that transition would have sold me. That would have been so cool, right? Yeah, no more on this venue. Look at Ultra Race. There's their Instagram now, Ant or whatever, or maybe it might still be Racism, but they changed the name from Racism to Ult Race to better market it, which makes sense. The pun is nice for us car people, I get it, but for like the general public, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, just get a little bit more creative because your shots are smooth, your shots are stable. You had some really nice close-up detail shots. You had some nice wide shots. Just work on your creativity a little bit, right? Work your mind a little bit more, right? We open up to. We see these drift shots again. I would love to see more of them throughout, but our beat drop comes in on like not seeing a full car. Like we see half of this E30 right here, or 3/4 of this E30, right? Show us a full car. Bring us in on bring us down on like the best of show or something like that. I know there's a really cool spot in the front where we see they do the awards and stuff. Maybe show us some of the awards even too. A lot of small things here that I think could help carry the piece. Again, I didn't understand leaving the show for this feature. I get this feature is cool, so maybe open or close with this feature. You know, or maybe we see this green Subaru here, and then you go to the green Subaru like feature, or the green Subaru is here. So maybe show us the green Subaru first instead of this purple Q5 or SQ5, whatever that is, right? So show us that green Subaru first, so that's your transition. But also, I'm looking, my second monitor has some sharpness on it because I usually have it sharpened up for my gaming a little bit. It would look a lot better, personally, with a little bit of post sharpness added to this. Future reference for whatever camera you're using. Vince. Racy boys, come to my show. Racy boys. We're just gonna race cars. Only boys. Okay. Good job. If you guys want to check them out, Media Media, Racism 2019. I'm eating animal crackers. There's 162 of you guys in here watching me eat animal crackers. Homie. Got the homies video up real quick. It's his Instagram if you want to check him out. Alex submitted a video of his car. Let's go ahead and watch this. This is Dead On Media, Never Off, my 326 Power Lexus RC, Dead On. Sorry, I'm going to stop talking with my mouth full of animal crackers. Also, widescreen, boys. Take note. Take note, boys. Alex. That's hot. Alex, did you stabilize that at all? Someone's got a fancy roof. Alex, did you have a UV filter on? Alex, are you haunted or did you have a UV filter on? Tripod and poster. Sick right eye in the garage. I like the colorful detail shots. It's a nice little cutback. Happy birthday, Raymond. I would have liked to see that, like, this crawling shot cut right after crawling shot, then this shot. I would like to see those back to back. So we have like that tracking, and then we cut to the stable shot. Oh, I love picture-in-picture stuff like that. I'm trying to work more stuff like that in the videos. Into the ocean. Kidding. That's fire. Oh, let's run that shit back right there. Hold up, hold up. Plus we hear the sound of the train. Very cool. Very cool. Alex, give us audio. I want to hear your car. I want to hear your car. Anthony, don't tell me what to do. Sony oranges, baby. Gotta love them. Plot twist, it doesn't make sound. It rides nice though. Alex, if you don't straight out of your horizon, goddammit. Like, throughout here, if you had like little keyframes where you straightened out throughout, I would have liked a little bit better, but again, I'm just trying to find something to take apart when I can. Or adapt the sideness and just slant it more, give us a off horizon tilt. The life of carrying camera gear around. Fire. Nice job, Alex. Obviously, this is one of our friends' videos. There's not too much I could pick on. What I could have, I did, I guess. I'll leave that up for you. It's got your socials. That was Alex, or Dead On Media's Never Off. His 326 Power Lexus. If you guys want to check out that video. I didn't really have too much that I could pick apart on that. I thought it was a really good video. I liked it. It's basically a Prius. It's quiet. It's really silent. I guess. Fine. I guess we don't have to hear it then. But no, I thought it was cool. Sorry you missed the last two streams. I've been busy with school, but I'm here today. Fustin Powell, what's good? Welcome back to the stream. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more videos to review. I think 6 or 7. Electric. It's electric. Yeah, no, it was good. Super good. Super dope. Nice video. Yeah. Lobo Peep. Oh, man. If you guys want to check it out, that's Alex's video. Sorry, Alex, I don't have too much more for you. You did good. You done did good. Next video we have is by Nemesis Media. Cars and Cigars. After movie. Let's do it, boys. You missed the beginning. Just got off work. Emailing you that thumbnail. Now I got Christian. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. Change it to 6 and we'll use it for the next one. Hope you're doing well, Alex. Keep landing those kendama tricks. I think mine's back here somewhere. Thank you. Another widescreen. Nice job, Nemesis. I like that we're hearing birds and chirping. If that's not the song and you added that, I like that, Nemesis. I like your putting us in the surroundings that we should be in. Polarizer if you don't have one. I'm just looking at the windshield first thing. Whoa. She's a big girl. Ooh, we getting some tilts here. Nice, man. That through the tree shot was kind of cool, Nemesis. I have a video, but I'm a beginner. We're all beginners, man. We're all still learning. Send us. Send it. Send it. Submit it. The link is over there. We saw a lot of those people sitting on the grass right there. I don't think we need to see that couple as much. I think this video needs to rely on more close-ups. It's not like a big packed car show with a lot of people. So I would have focused on a lot of close-ups for this and just showed us a lot of detail shots. Now they could be coming, but just a suggestion. And stuff like this, when there's imperfections that you can work around, try to work around them. Obviously there's a dent or something right here that you can see the reflections morphing or warping around. Try to go to another wheel or go to the other side or just show us something different. Again, basics, just maybe straighten out your horizon a little bit. Obviously we can see the road over here. These houses are all tilted. Just straighten that out. You like the Porsche stopping on the beat, Fat? Yep, that was good. The muted color grade for this fits well. Seabriggs was good. Thank you for being here. One orange boy. Hey, facts. Montreal was fun, dude. Fade out that audio a little bit more after that clip ends. Carry that audio out. J cuts, L cuts, guys. Look up J cuts and L cuts when it comes to audio. That's just the term it's usually referred to as. Was that a Chevy Sonic with window vents? Pause. Hold on. Magka? Okay. Hey, bro. Rock it. Wouldn't be an American meat without a burnout. Almost crashing into another car. I like including the some of the rollout before the car show's over, before your car show footage is over. I like incorporating that and then going back to the car show. That's cool. Maybe don't end on the B-roll. End on maybe one of the pull-away shots or end on a shot of the car. I don't know if I'd end on B-roll there. Right, end us leaving with wanting to go to this meet. The last thing that we want to see in that video, the thing that we're left in that video is B-roll, right? Leave us wanting to either A, see more, or go to that meter, check it out, right? And seeing this trailer here, this top, whatever you call it, doesn't really entice me want to go there. Leave me being like, whoa. So maybe we do leave with like that burnout shot. Maybe you do save your best or most exciting for last. Overall, I thought it was a pretty chill, neat video. Again, what I would have done differently is I would have added a ton more detail shots. I like how you started to incorporate them with like the Ferrari taillight here. You have one of the Porsche shots. Let me see. You have this Porsche shot here. I love, dude, this shot's sick. Nemesis, this shot right here, love this shot, right? More stuff like that, more close-up stuff like that, to help carry the piece a little more, because obviously it's not a huge packed car show. And obviously just watch your export, because sometimes there's little edits that sometimes you don't pick up on until you watch again. Your LUT or your color grade didn't pick up for a few frames. Now it's on. You guys can see on, off, on, off, on, off. The color grade is just a little bit different from frame to frame. So just pick up on small things like that after you upload something, just watch it through. But overall, I thought it was pretty cool. Nemesis, I thought it was pretty neat. Wait, click that recommendation there. Sarah's video? What video are you talking about? Was it one of yours, Anthony? I don't know. Last video had so many different types of cars. Are there cars that you won't feature in your videos because they don't fit the overall tone of the video? I don't think so, Jamal. Cars, like, realistically, if it's a clean car, it can be filmed and it belongs. If it's something super basic and it doesn't belong, then no. If it's just a feature of a standalone car that's clean, sure. If it's a car show that's about stance cars and then we show a monster truck that doesn't really fit, like that wasn't at the show, no. This situation, all these cars are at the show, so show them all. Good plugins for Final Cut Pro. Neat videos, plugin for noise, and Digital Anarchy's Flickr free plugin. The best ones that you could get. Good job, Nemesis. If you guys want to check out Nemesis, your color grading was nice. Cars and Cigars After Movie. Check that out. Thank you, man. Thank you for submitting. Of course, Jamal. Appreciate you being here. We have another widescreen video submitted by Highway Night F80 M3 Plane submitted by Plane Media. Plane, I think you're also a member. Did you submit to both emails? Either way, randomly chosen. Plane, I think you are a member. If you are, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That FD though, yeah, we watched that video we watched that FD video before. 3 a.m. in Germany, still here. Philippe, thank you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. Widescreen score streak. I know, facts. This is good. Thank you guys for submitting widescreen. Also, nice thumbnail. Your thumbnail is very enticing. This is good. Rolling shots always do well for thumbnails, I found. Let's check it out, Plane. 4 a.m. hoop swing. Damn, get some sleep, boy. Or girl or giraffe, whatever you identify as. Hold on. This was cool. Let me hold on. Give me a sec, chat. I gotta do the eye thing. Ah, fuck. Thank you to Kevin Chandran for following or subscribing. Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate it. Let's try this again. No one else follow and interrupt me. The intro sound design was nice. That first, like, whatever you want to call that, someone's gonna clip that. Didn't really make too much sense. It sounded cool and I liked it, but I would have liked the visual to go along with it. Maybe he's doing it for the white lines. I feel like the sound is quicker than the white lines, maybe. I don't know. Something seems off there. Maybe speed up those white lines or zoom in on the white lines a little bit more. Fill the frame with those white lines a little bit more to sell the fact that they're supposed to go with the sound. But I like it. Let's continue. Cut this shot a little bit too long. That shot was nice, just a little bit too long. This shot too, a little bit too long. Nice detail shots. This is all like a stock M3 too. This is pretty nice. presumably stop. Whoa. That was smooth. A little bit dizzy, but smooth. Keep the car here. It's floating a little bit too much to the right-hand side of our screen. Try to keep it a little bit more just off-centered. Like you have it here is nice, but then it starts to go a little bit too much to the right-hand side of our screen. Also, we just saw this shot, so trade this out with something else. We saw this exact same shot the other direction 5 seconds ago. Nice lighting. Nice color grade. Watch your reflections. I would have loved if, like, the second to last shot you left us with wasn't a reflection of you. Like, if you left us on something stronger. Playing, that was really good. Your sound design was really nice. I would have maybe left us with something like this. Like, this shot is strong. Seeing the reflection come across the grill, the shot's pretty strong. Even if it was like, even if it was this shot and continued to pull out, we saw the full car before you cut, I would even end it on that one. This isn't such a strong shot to end on, personally. But overall, dude, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, dude. I liked it. Oh, Cooper's, I'm assuming, the driver of the car. And then he shows up. I guess that's what you're doing there. If we don't know who Cooper is, I don't know if I would include that because it doesn't make sense. I get, maybe if you said where the fuck is the car, or where's the BMW or something like that, it would have made more sense. But we don't know that that person is Cooper. I'm assuming that is, right? And I get that it's funny now because where is he? Oh, here he is in the frame. But it took me a second, and that took away from the joke. Cooper hit me up. Yeah, but without reading the description. But that was Plain Media Highway Night F80 M3. On like a stock M3, that was pretty good. I thought that was really good. Plain, you're in here. Hi, Plain. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for supporting. I knew you were a member, but you submitted to the random email. You little sneak. Nice job, dude. I thought it was cool. The freaking cars, black, eyes of a sniper. Yeah, black, red cars, super pain in the ass to watch and worry about reflections. But overall, really good. Really good, bro. The track fit really well. Anthony probably loved that because of the sound. If you guys want to check it out, Plain Media, Highway Night, F80 M3. Guys, don't let me do all the work. Get in chat. Make sure you guys are leaving constructive criticism as well. It doesn't always need to be, wow, great video. Wow, that was really cool. Nice job, bro. You know, get in there and let them know what you would do different. Let them know what you like versus what you didn't like. Don't be afraid to feel like you might be being rude. You could be really opening up someone's eyes and, you know, helping them with something where, you know, you don't have to be like, wow, boo, you suck, like you guys do in all my comments. But feel free to, like, say something that's not extremely positive or not extremely, you know, great job. Cool. Let's move on. Thank you, man. Appreciate you submitting. Thank you for being a member as well. Thank you. There's still 151 of you guys in here. Damn. Thank you, guys. Holding steady. Where do you become a member? It might not be on mobile, but if you go on desktop, there's a join button that looks like the join button over there. You click that, and you will get priority for all the video reviews, your own private email, private live streams, emotes next to your name, like all these cool guys lit up in green, and emotes to use in chat, private live streams that we're going to do starting once a month at least, and teasers and trailers before anybody else. Okay. Let's move on to Fuego Media, but first we need to readjust our scene. Wrong one. Right one. Okay. Still here for crispy ASMR. So this is a cat edible cracker. I just took it out of the box, and it's missing a leg. So I'm gonna go ahead and bite off the other leg, so that way the other leg doesn't feel left out. No, I'm gonna bite it now. I bit off 2 legs by accident. Okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. How did we get more viewers during that? It just went up 8 viewers. What are you guys doing? Stop it. Why am I attacking the cats? I don't know, man. I just like eating. Let's watch this next video. All right, this is by Fuego Media, Low Class Militia Springfest El Paso 2020. Shout out to Springfest, shout out to El Paso. We've been out there, we filmed out there. Super cool area, very nice people. Let's go ahead and watch this next video.
Please make more just like that.
Make more of your stuff that sounds very chill, very mellow.
Like ethereal.
You're not trying too hard.
Ethereal.
I don't know how I feel about this, like, fake 8mm to letterbox. Don't let the next shot be a super. It is. Too much of the super to begin with. Move on to other cars already. Entice us to watch more. That's cool. That little sideways curve you had there. I would have cut that shot a little bit quicker. This took me a second to understand. Did you guys see what's going on? Minus this black screen transition that I don't like. This was pretty cool. I'll give you props for being creative here, man. Props to you for being creative. My college senior, like, final project thesis, whatever you want to call it, was something super similar to this, where I projected videos onto car doors or car windows. Pretty cool, man. Creative. Points for creativity, bro. Fuego. We've seen a lot of these two cars in the same shot from this same angle. So maybe Fuego, get up and move to like a different side of the track if you can, or try to find another position while these cars are still running, because we've been at this same spot watching this same shot for a little bit too long now. I have no more wine or water. And like, if you saw another car about to come out, switch, go to another position, or maybe switch your focal length so it looks like we're in another position or another spot. Because right now we're watching, you know, the same show from the same spot. So like, literally, this is like, anybody could like do that, you know. It's a little bit shaky. That's okay. Not everyone has a gimbal. Again, it's cool to see all those. It's just a little bit too long on these shots. Also, did I spy and export? Yeah, just watch your export, guys. Like, watch it again, pass through one time. I miss stuff all the time, and that's why I'm gonna like try to help you guys to avoid it as well. But there's clearly something here that looks off. That's what it is. So his letterbox, if you guys watch the letterbox here, if we go frame by frame, up top here, he has his letterbox here, and then the letterbox is gone kind of here, and it changes kind of here, and then we go to like gray on top, and then we go to black. So again, that's the downside to using like a fake letterbox and not actually exporting or shooting in widescreen. Stuff like that, errors like that can happen. So just export in widescreen. again, I'm not okay. This is something technical we'll go over really quick. More so, okay, maybe not technical. Something that maybe not everyone may not know. So, again, this also might not be fact. I could be making this up. I could totally be making this up. But this is like an 8mm film or 16, whatever this. I think this 8mm film grain or effect over this, right? It's one of the two. I forget which one has the sprocket there. Anyway, you have like the grain, you have the overlay of the sprocket here and all that type of stuff, but then you also have like this bad TV setting of these rolling bars rolling down over the frame. If we watch this, we could see this like rolling going on. That's like a VHS effect. So you have like a VHS, old-time VHS home video style effect over an 8mm film style effect. So those would never coincide, I think. So that throws me off a lot into knowing that you just stacked a bunch of effects here, Fuego. So feel free to just hold one and worry about one. If you want the bad TV effect or the TV effect or the 8mm sprocket effect, try that out. But they definitely don't fit together. Oh my God. Are you going to do this every time? Chase.cars. Are you going to do this every time? Great videos, everyone. There's the no-no. Great videos, everyone. I wish I was talented as y'all. Chase.cars official. Coming in again. This is the second time he's donated a 50 bomb. Shout out to Chase.cars for the $49.99 dono. The 50 bomb super chat. My voice just cracked. I need some water. I'm going to try to make it through the rest of these without leaving. Damn. Thank you. Yeah, now I can buy another child-sized bag of animal crackers. Thank you, Chase.cars official. Thank you for stopping in here for the second time. Dropping a 50 bomb. Dropping a 50 bomb. Just for you. A little bit of ASMR. This is a, it looks like a moose. Looks like a little moose right here. This is the sound of an animal cracker on a microphone. That's what an animal cracker sounds like on a microphone. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. That's crazy, bro. Much love to you. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for stopping in and watching the stream. And that huge out-of-pocket dono. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Let's get back to Fuego's video here. But like we were saying, 8mm and VHS effects should not overlay. Punching. I feel like some of these shots might have benefited from some post-stabilization. I get it might be handheld, it might be like not a gimbal, maybe a gimbal, I'm not sure. But there is some, like a little bit of shake where in some positions I think you could definitely stabilize some of it. But again, I don't mind all the shake. Again, not everyone has super amounts of money for expensive, crazy gimbals. We've seen a lot of Forrest's car. We can move on from that. I would cut like half of those shots of Forrest Wang's car right there. Hey, Chase, anytime you drop a 50 bomb and you want some ASMR, you let me know. You drop that 50, I'll get some ASMR animal cracker eating for you. I know this car show has an inside like VIP area, and I haven't seen any of that yet. I want to see that because I know that's where the VIP cars go. So I would have got us in there if we could have already. Because we're seeing all like okay cars now. Triggered. We're seeing all okay cars right now. Go show us the VIP stuff. Also, don't focus on like screwed up stuff on cars. Not everyone's car is perfect. My car's not perfect. Try to focus on the best part of the car if you can. For the sake of the owner and for the sake of your video looking a little bit more professional. Let me see. We're already at 5 minutes. Let me see if you go inside at all. If you don't go inside, so help me. Oh, you're inside. Okay, so you did get some stuff inside. But I would have liked to see a lot more inside stuff from you, man. Fuego. This show is all about these cars that are on the inside, right? This is like their VIP section. I filmed the show. I've been to the show. Also, careful of your shadows. I mean, it's overall, it's cool. We've already watched 5 minutes of it at least, so I'm going to stop it there. Show us more of the VIP cars. If you're filming a drift event where you don't have access to move locations super liberally, do your best to move your own locations. Go from spot to spot. Change your focal lengths. Zoom in and post if you don't have extra lenses. Make it look like you're moving around. Make it look like you're a multiple-man crew when you're really just one person filming, right? Some of those shots hung really long at the drifting. Excuse me. Some of those other shots of Forrest Wang's car and the BMW went on for a little bit too long. You can cut those shorter. If you got this video down to like 5 minutes, it's got much better opportunity to be replayed and watched again, and your replay value and your view count eventually will go up over time. I'm the one saying that who puts out hour-long after movies, but you get what I'm trying to say. What do you guys have to say? Seems a bit more vloggy, which isn't bad, but I mean, you could own that and just go more to route if you wanted, but other than that, I would say work your movement. Yeah, just care for your movements a little bit. Again, tuck your arms into your body, Fuego Media. Tuck your arms into your body a little bit and use that as like a third axis to kind of stabilize yourself a little bit better. Chris, thoughts again on the 8mm effect on a brand new BMW. Do you think that works? I mean, I don't think it matters if the car's new or old, because you could still film 8mm film today on a 2020 car, 2021 car. I don't like seeing that old effect there paired with the TV effect, with the VHS effect, because they obviously would never match up. I don't know. I'd rather see actual 8mm than fake 8mm, if that makes sense. But yeah. Let's move on to our next video. That was Fuego Media, Low Cost Militia, Springfest El Paso 2020, featuring a 50 bomb by Chase.Cars official. Wishing he was as talented as all of us. You're talented in your own way, Chase. Thank you for the dono. Next up, we have Ludwig Merton. Ludwig Merton, Night Drive Nismo 370Z Nismo. Oh, Nissan 370Z Nismo. It's already getting late. You guys can tell. We're over 2 hours in. You guys can tell. I've never seen like a car wash that's like a pull-in car wash with a wall behind it like this. It's always been like a pull-through, pull-out. You know what I mean. It's cool. Cool scene. Cool area. Song is interesting. Paired with these visuals. That's a talent, Chase. That counts as a talent. Okay. Now, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. This hits me as like a little bit of a TikTok-y edit, almost. I don't mean that as an insult. It feels like that's the type of platform this would do well on. Like the car wash, and then we're in on this like deep house beat. And then we get to those shots. I think and then cutting it just within that 20-25 seconds with some of these rollers would have been nice for that platform. We've seen that same shift shot a few times. If you're going to get it again, go in the back seat, shoot it from behind the driver, try to change your angle up. Or back seat it, so two-door, but you guys know what I'm saying. Just watch your white balance too at night with those amber lights. It's going to get super yellow. Try to make it a little bit bluer if you can with your white balance or with your color grade. You guys know I like me some spins. Too much though. We're getting dizzy. Calm it down. Frame that smart car out of there. Frame the smart car out of there. How many times am I going to tell you guys? I'm beginning to sound like one of your parents. How many times have I tell you this? This is a cool frame. This is a cool shot. I want to see this. This is a nice frame, it looks like. But I'll never know because the Ludwig, your freaking end cards are in front of it. Oh, I do see a second of it. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. One. Oh, one, two. Oh, we get a frame. Ludwig, this is a sick frame. This looks awesome. Let us see it, right? Or also center it if you can, because it looks like it's almost centered, but just off. Center it a little bit more, this frame. But this is awesome, right? Save your end cards for like an end slate. Put your logo on a black screen and put your end cards there. Something, right? Don't block your cool shots or your ending shot. Overall, Ludwig, I would definitely watch your white balance for these nighttime shots under amber lights. It's going to make everything look super yellow, and that's okay sometimes if that's the vibe you're going for. If you can, put your white balance, make it a little bit bluer, just to kind of save that yellow a little bit. There's only so much you could do with those lights that are very harsh, I understand. Too many shifting shots. Word of advice, go in the back seat. Again, like I said, get a different angle of the shifting. Stick your camera in front of the shifter if you can, or zoom in really close tight on the tack maybe and get a shot of the tack shifting. These garage shots are cool. I liked these. This was nice. Like the bright white matched the bright white of the car very well. These intro shots are nice too. This car wash, it was quick. We got out of there pretty quick. I like that. The song choice is interesting. It's a little vulgar, if that makes sense. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you know, you kind of limit your audience when you have more of a vulgar song, if that makes any sense. I thought it was good. I like that it's a minute 55. It's under 2 minutes. Its watchability is really good. Its replay value is really good. But again, also something like this might have benefited from a little bit of sound. Hearing some sound during these rolling shots right after this first drop. If we heard like the sound of a shift, like we heard something like that there, that would have been sick, like some Fast and the Furious sounds. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Overall, pretty good. The brush of death on the car. Yeah, I know. Do you feel end cards are worth the effort of extending the clip with a black screen? 130,000%. Yep. Tips for first-time filmers, asks Wilkesy. Watch other filmers. Learn from them. Mimic their moves. Then make those moves into your own. Don't copy somebody. Learn from them. It's the best way to learn. School, not necessarily. Next video up we have is J Grams. J Grams, I know you. Shout out J Grams. Appreciate you for submitting this video. Retro Vegas Low Ballers NSX. We got some film grain going on right here. It looks like we got some grain going on. You guys have any questions real quick? We only have a few more videos. There's 140 guys in here. You got all my attention. I'm here for you guys, help you guys, talk with you guys. Let me know if there's anything I can help you guys out with. Also, let me know if you guys want to become a member of the channel by clicking the join button below. That looks like that. Oh, that looks like that over there. By becoming a member and a crispy baker, not only do you get your name lit up in chat so I see everything you type, you get a cool emote next to your name. You get to use the emotes. You get priority to submit your videos in these live stream video reviews. So you guys will always be seen first. You'll get your own private email and community tab on YouTube where I'll talk with you guys individually. We'll also have a members only live stream starting once a month next month where you guys can ask me direct questions for like an hour or so. We could really talk about whatever you guys want, all the members. And also, you guys are going to get shared teasers and trailers before anybody else via that YouTube community tab as well. So thank you guys for that. Also, there's Twitch down below if you guys want to watch me play Xbox randomly when I get on and other stuff. But appreciate everyone who has become a member and everyone who is a member. All you crispy bakers out there, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Advice on getting more eyes on your videos. Have your entire family share it on Facebook. Be that annoying cousin that asked your other cousins to share it. Because who knows who they know, and who knows who they know, and so on, and so on, and so on. That's a great way to grow. It sounds stupid, but it's a great way to grow. Get your donut thingy. Thank you to Nick Caton for following. Thank you also to IC5_ for following. I was thinking that was going to be like a gotcha moment. IC5_ is that a thing? I'm going to stop reading into it. George or Jorge, thank you so much, Jorge Peroni. Cool. Let's get into J Graham's video right quick. Thank you guys for everyone following and subscribing, showing love, all the members. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Recipes Haggard Garage. What did they do? Are they no longer around? Did something happen? Hope not. Retro. Okay, let's watch J Graham's video. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Nice emotes, NZ Autoculture. Oh, we do have a lot of grain right here. Interesting. I wonder if this is purposeful. Average length of film should be totally up to you, man. Honestly, it's up to you. A great